Hello ladies and gentlemen, Happy New Year. We're bringing you a hunt straight from southern Iowa here. Kyle's buck, one of the biggest deer he's ever killed in his life, shot him with this Mathews archery last week. Guess the score of his buck. We have not scored his deer yet. We're gonna score it next couple of days, but guess the score by, I don't know, what, Sunday, Monday. We'll announce the winner then. Person who gets it right, we're gonna give a pretty cool prize package from a lot of our partners. We'll list it in the description below, so get your score in, let us know, and good luck. Remember to use 8s. Whatever the score you think it is, 0 8s, 1 8, 2 8s, good luck.
All right, well, it is December 20th, and we just got back to Iowa. We've been in Texas, where it's been hot down there, so it's a little bit different temperature here than it was down there. We had an awesome trip down there, but we're back now, and shotgun season just ended yesterday, and so that opens back up. Late muzzleloader season and the bow season opens back up. So I'm actually headed to a different farm that we have over here. Got this old buck. He's not going to score very high, but he is old. Had an encounter with him last year. And I don't think I've seen him this year, but he's all over the cameras, and he's coming out to this cornfield. So I'm taking my bow tonight. Don't have the muzzleloader, but we're gonna take the bow, the Mathews, and see if maybe he'll come in and give us a shot. It's a little bit warmer than it has been today, but blue skies, still cool, about a high of 35 today, so should be a fun evening. Get over here and see what we can see. There's new bucks showing up here every day, it seems like. This time of year, where on this particular farm we get a handful of new bucks late season, so obviously that gets more and more as it gets colder, but been seeing a few new deer on camera, so it'd be nice to get our eyes on one of them. Maybe there's another mature deer in there that'll show up. Well, in and settled this evening, and it is windy up here. This almost reminds me, spitting image of last year. It was the day after shotgun season, first day of muzzleloader season, in the same blind, and it was hot for a December day and real windy, and I didn't think it was going to be a great evening, but I only had a few days to hunt until before Christmas break, so I came out here anyway, and the first buck on the field was this wide, mature 8-pointer that we have been watching for multiple years that I was hoping to see, but I never thought I would, and sure enough, he was the first buck on the field, and I ended up killing him. Just an awesome hunt, awesome memory from this same spot, same situation. So, I don't know what we'll see tonight, but if it's anything like last year, it should be good. Again, this is like the last standing grain here in a long way, so we typically pick up some new bucks on this particular farm every year late season. So it should be a fun evening. The deer that I'd really like to shoot was on camera this morning during daylight, which is kind of crazy, but he was out here at like 7 a.m. So maybe he's bedded close, he'll come back out here and give me a shot. I got my Mathews. I don't got the CVA tonight. I don't know, I thought about bringing the CVA, but I was like, I'd like to kill him with my Mathews, so we'll see. Should be a fun evening. We'll see what we can see. Typically a lot of deer come out to hit this field, so maybe we'll get lucky tonight. Alright, we already got deer piling in. Already got a buck out here that I've never seen before. Crazy first deer I saw. Looks like a decent frame 9 with a broken tail on his right side. Pretty deer. It's crazy. This farm, you just get to late season and then you don't know what's going to show up. Just an incredible late season farm. Got a doe coming behind him. Doe or yeah, it looks like a doe. Hopefully they're not too jumpy with this wind hitting this corn, but
It's a good start for sure. Alright, I got a pretty good deer out here. New deer that just showed up. First pictures of him were 3 days ago. He's good framed. Big 9 with a kicker off his G2. There's a ton of deer out here. He's about 100 yards right now. I'm not sure if he'll come up here or not, but we'll see. Alright, here he comes. He's coming up here. So this deer just showed up like 3 days ago. We got pictures of him. So I came in here, I knew I was gonna have a couple days to hunt before I left for Christmas break. And I wanted to kill one of my Mathews. I was so close during bow season. It just didn't come together multiple times. And so I came in here.
just stepped in the field. But anyway, this deer just showed up a few days ago that we saw, and I looked out there and I saw him. When I saw him, he was at like probably 100 yards, 100, 120 yards, just feeding. And I had a bunch of does up in front of me and a few small bucks, and he just, next thing I looked out the window, because he was kind of out my back shoulder, looked out the window and he was standing there 40 yards coming right to me. Then he fed right in here to 22 yards is what I ranged him. I sure hope that shot. I sure hope it's good. Felt good. Squeezed off. I think it's just a little touchback. But he went over there, stopped, and slowly walked into the woods, so I know it's probably got a little liver guts. But hopefully we just give him a little time and can recover.
Alright, so last night, shot the deer. Looking back, it was a little farther back than I originally thought right when I shot. But, I mean, he went over there, right to the edge of the woods, stood there kind of hunched up and laid down. So I was pretty sure it's probably liver guts. Definitely a lethal shot, but I knew I had to at least give him till this morning just to be safe. So we're headed back over there now. I'm gonna meet up with one of my friends, Keaton. He's gonna help me look for him, and hopefully it's not too long of a track. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. Could be my biggest deer today if I can find him. So, boy, it was a long night. I didn't hardly sleep last night. Or I woke up early and just laid there and tossed and turned. So hopefully we can find him this morning. All right, we came in here to where we saw last, or where I think I saw him last and cut blood. So it looks liver blood almost. So hopefully he's not far in here. It hits pretty thick bedding here, not too long. I think I see white belly. He did go 100 yards from where I last saw. Thanks, man. I think that's gotta be. All I can see is a white belly. No way. I see horns. I can't believe it. Oh. What? I mean, that's probably not 100 yards from where I last saw him. I still can't see his horns that good. There he is. Oh, man. Piled up. Oh. Dude. Arrow's still stuck in him. Oh, look at this massive joker. He was dead last night. He was dead and not very long. Oh my goodness, look at this thing. Big old massive white horn 9-pointer with this kicker off this G2. This is crazy. So this deer literally showed up 3 days ago that we got on the first pictures of him. And saw him from a profile, just got one picture of him. We're like, man, it looks like a mature deer. You can see his body for sure, but only got a profile on this side. And then last night, I was actually coming in here to hunt this old kind of coal management buck, and this guy came out. And so I was like, that's it. And then looking at him on the hoof, he was way bigger than what he looked like in photos. And then definitely seeing his body, I was like, there's no doubt he's mature. He was at like 100 yards. But I had a bunch of does in front of me, and he just slowly, there's probably 50, 60 deer out last night. And he just slowly worked his way up the field feeding to me, and came right in front of me, 20 yards, and I shot him. Originally I thought the shot was pretty good, but then after I looked back at the footage, I was like, I definitely hit him back in the way he acted. And he went over there and laid down and got up and slowly walked in the woods. I'm like, he's not gonna be that far. But what was crazy is like he walked where he went, and I last saw him was not far from the truck, from where I parked, which I've never had an issue parking there. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to get my truck out because I don't want to bump him. I knew if I bumped him, it would be a nightmare. So I called Keaton and my girlfriend Kenzie, and I was like, Keaton, is there any way that you can come pick me up? Just pick me up at the road, that way I don't have to start my truck up and pull out of the field. I was like, I could run all the deer out and then push him with it, and there's no telling how far he would go. And I just can't believe this. I've been hunting a different 8-pointer all year, and he's just giving me the fits. And it's crazy when it's meant to be, and the good Lord has a plan. He's puts the, you know, this deer is bigger than the one that I was chasing, which that doesn't really matter, but just a lot of the times what you least expect, you know, it comes when it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So I guess what I'm trying to say. Today's the first day of mud season, but Moe's and archery opens back up, and I was like, I'm taking my bow. I'd really like to kill one with my bow. Tonight would be my best chance to do it, and sure enough, this guy came in. I can't believe. Thanks, Keaton, for coming to help me track him.
Absolutely.
Give me so much fun. Big thanks to Jeff and David for letting me hunt. I mean, they're so gracious to allow me to hunt these big Iowa whitetails, and I couldn't be more thankful. We had a tough Kansas season. It's been a good season, but kind of an awkward, tough season. And little did I think on the first day after shotgun closed that I would get an opportunity. Same day last year that I killed my wide 8 on this farm, but with a muzzleloader. First day after gun season ended and late season started. So I can't believe it. This is awesome. Awesome. So massive. Bladed on us too. I gotta make some FaceTimes.